Hey there! Here are your top news stories from eWEEK, sponsored by Dell and Intel. Today's topics include Apple's introduction of the iPhone SE to replace the iPhone 5S. The U.S. Department of Justice believes it has found a way to circumvent the encryption on the iPhone 5C used by one of the terrorists in the mass shooting in San Bernardino, California, the death of former Intel CEO Andy Grove, and AlcatelLucent Enterprises' new network on-demand service. At a news conference March 21st at the Town Hall Auditorium on its sprawling Cupertino, California campus, Apple introduced the scaled-down iPhone SE with a 4-inch screen designed to supersede the low-end iPhone 5C model. It also announced a refreshed edition of the iPad, previewed iOS 9.3, dangled some colorful new Apple Watch bands, offered an update on Apple TV, and provided updates on product sales and how some of its vertical-specific apps, namely health and environment, are doing in the marketplace. Apple and the U.S. Department of Justice delayed a high-stakes courtroom meeting that was scheduled for March 22nd. The government was going to court to seek a court order to compel Apple to help unlock the encrypted iPhone 5C that was used by one of the terrorists involved in a December 2, 2015 mass shooting that killed 14 people in San Bernardino, California. Now the DOJ says that third parties can provide the means to unlock the iPhone 5C without the assistance that Apple has publicly refused to provide. The Department of Justice was granted a courtroom delay until at least April 5th, by which time the government will need to file a status report with the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. Andy Grove, who joined Intel as its first employee in 1968 and would help build the company into the world's biggest manufacturer of computer chips, died March 21st at age 79. Grove got his start in the Silicon Valley electronics industry with his hiring as a researcher with Fairchild Semiconductor in 1963. He is credited with helping to transform Intel from a producer of mainly dynamic memory chips into the producer of the microprocessors that powered the IBM personal computers that launched the business microcomputer revolution of the 1980s and 90s. Grove was named Intel's president in 1979, became its CEO in 1987, and was the chipmaker's chairman until 2004. AlcatelLucent Enterprise is rolling out a network-as-a-service offering that is designed to drive down costs and increase operational flexibility by enabling business to pay only for the networking resources that they use. ALE's Network on Demand service will be run through the company's broad lineup of channel partners and resellers. It will encompass such technologies as its intelligent fabric, unified access, and network analytics offerings. Thanks for watching. Follow the links on this page to learn more about the stories mentioned in this broadcast, and check back every weekday for another daily tech briefing from eWEEK.com.